We are back with lesson 2 and we're going to get straight into it. I'm going to teach you a short math rap which we are going to do to the beat later in this lesson. So for starts, just learn the lyrics with me. The first part goes like this. It goes, natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. And again, natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. And then it goes, whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. Whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. So it goes, natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. What? Natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. What? Whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. What? Whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. What? What's popping, dreamers? It's Kurt Minnar here from Dreamer Education, where we bring you math lessons for learners and tips and ideas and more for teachers. So, today the focus is whole numbers. Yes. Now it's going to be like easy for us to understand what whole numbers are because we already know what natural numbers are. Remember? Natural numbers start at 1 and continue for forever. Right? And it's important to know what natural numbers are because natural numbers are counting numbers. And it's important for us to know how to count because if we can count, we can compare numbers, we can arrange numbers in different orders and we can know when we have a lot or don't have a lot. And the only difference between natural numbers and whole numbers is this. Whole numbers start at 0, increase by 1 and continue for forever. So in essence, whole numbers are a set of natural numbers with a 0 at the start. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes forever, right? And that's how we got the song. And that's what whole numbers are. It's just that 0 that makes a difference. And in this lesson, we're just going to look a bit at the number 0 just to see really what makes the number 0 so special. So, right about now, dreamers, we are going to rap the lyrics that we learned at the start of the lesson. And that's going to help us remember the difference between natural numbers and whole numbers. Remember, it goes, natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. What? Whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. What? Okay, so are you ready? So here we go. Natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. Natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. Whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. Whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. Natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. Natural numbers start at 1 and continues forever. Whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. Whole numbers start at 0 and continues forever. Now, please remember, you can stop this video at any time, rap more, have fun, dance and freestyle and rap together, and then come back and enjoy the rest of the lesson. Okay, so now that we know what whole numbers are, let's have a quick look at how we represent whole numbers mathematically. And it's very similar to the way we represented natural numbers. So let's have a look. Instead of writing the word whole numbers, we will write a capital W. And the capital W stands for whole numbers. So if you see a capital W, you know it's representing and it stands for whole numbers. Then next is an equal to sign, open squiggly bracket again, or otherwise known as braces. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 meaning it continues forever, close squiggly bracket. Yep. And that's it. W equals open squiggly bracket 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 close squiggly bracket. And that is it. That is how we represent whole numbers. The first thing is that the number 0 is a great way to represent empty values. Empty values, what does that mean? Basically, empty values means nothing. 0 is a great way to represent nothing. So if you have no cash on you or in your account and you want to put it on a piece of paper, you can put there, I've got 0 rand or $0, whatever the currency is. If someone tells you, just count how many pairs of tackies I've got in that box, and you take the box and there's nothing in it, you can go, there was nothing, 0 in that specific box. So it helps. It represents nothing. And what's crazy is many, many years ago, the number 0 didn't exist. Right? It didn't exist. The number 0 was not there. So what people done to represent 0 or nothing is they would leave a space or they would put a dot there. So if they wanted to write the number 403, they would write 4 gap 3 or 4.3. Now imagine how confusing that must have been. Some people would think 403 is 43, or they would think it's just 4 and 3. That must have just been very, very crazy. So it's easier. Imagine representing 4003. Like, how thick would you have to make the gap between the two numbers? It's just so confusing. So the number 0 made everybody's lives so much easier, and our lives are much easier today with the number 0. And the last thing about the number 0 is, which you're going to understand better when we tap into the next lesson, yes, it's going to be so, so good, is the number 0 is neither a negative number or a positive number. It's not any of the two, right? It's not negative, it's not positive. So just remember that, and when we look at part 2 of our whole numbers section, you're going to understand that even more. Cool! Whole numbers start at 0, increases by 1, and continues for forever. That's the first thing. And we got it because we know the song. How do we represent whole numbers? Simple. Capital W, which stands for whole numbers, equals open squiggly bracket 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 close squiggly bracket. Huh? I know you got this. The number 0 is a good way to represent nothing. It's a good way to represent empty values. The number 0 is neither a negative number or a positive number. It's in the middle. So, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I hope it added value. I hope you get to the work, because whole numbers are at 0 and continues forever. What? Cool. So please stay tuned for the next lesson where we're going to look at part 2 of whole numbers, and it's going to help you understand this so, so much more. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that post notification button. We at Dream Education will appreciate it so much. Until next time.